The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office now has access to the National Integrated Ballistics Information Network, also known as NIBIN. This advanced technology founded by ATF provides law enforcement partners with investigative leads using cartridge casings. Here's an example of this gun crime initiative and how it assists detectives in solving crimes committed here in St. Johns County. In January 2024, SJSO deputies and St. Augustine Beach Police responded to a home on Oak Hill Drive in reference to a drive-by shooting.
Hey, Sheriff's Office.
Hey, we're just trying to leave. We heard some loud banging and sounded like gunshots, so we were scared to come out here.
Deputies searched the property and recovered more than 20 cartridge casings.
There were multiple holes in the house. The rounds cut all the way through the home, ruining some of the electrical components of the house, and some of the rounds went all the way through into the bathrooms.
Corporal Mason Thompson with the SJSO Major Crimes Unit says the home was an Airbnb rented for a birthday party when the shooting occurred. Luckily, nobody was injured, but deputies needed to figure out who was responsible.
Surveillance cameras across the street, from a distance, you could see at least two individuals appear that they came out of a car from across the street, and it looks like at least one person was standing in the front yard, and there was some movement from a vehicle in the driveway that would have indicated that there was someone outside that they were intending to shoot. I believe it was a targeted attack.
No firearms were located, so forensic analysts used NIBIN technology to process the cartridge casings recovered from the scene. NIBIN is the National Integrated Ballistic Information Network founded by ATF. Senior Special Agent Mark Mutz says the technology compares images of ballistic evidence to connect violent gun crimes together.
NIBIN is unique. We are capturing an element of crimes committed with firearms that hasn't previously been explored. We're able to acquire more data collected from cartridge casings and test fires, submit them, and it has a direct result and impact to investigations that are occurring right here.
The investigation into the January 2024 shooting is ongoing, but because of NIBIN,
just off of this shooting alone, we were able to link those cartridge casings to at least 3 homicides in another jurisdiction and 5 other shootings, not to include ours, attempted murders of other individuals that we believe that were linked to this group of people.
Here's how the process works. St. Johns County Sheriff's Office NIBIN specialist Maya McKee is trained to examine the evidence and identify investigative leads.
When ammo is fired from the gun, the firing pin will leave a mark on it, and depending on the firearm, it leaves a certain type of mark. All the markings that I'm looking for are going to be from a certain type of gun, and that's how you're able to distinguish casings from others. I'm about to put the cartridge case in.
The system reads all of the markings on the head stamp of the cartridge casing and documents those impressions. Those photos are then entered into the NIBIN network and compared with thousands of samples in hopes of locating casings with matching impressions.
If there is a lead, we'll usually get notified within a couple hours, couple days, and that just means the casing that we had is linked to another casing from another gun crime around the several states that surround us.
The investigative leads are then returned to the Sheriff's Office for ongoing criminal case work.
ATF, in our partnership with our state and local agencies through NIBIN, represents a significant financial and manpower investment on behalf of ATF to the citizens of St. Johns County, this judicial district, as well as across the country in the fight against violent crime. We're able to use this information to target violent offenders and to prosecute the people and arrest people that are terrorizing these communities with guns.
SJSO personnel looks forward to utilizing NIBIN for investigations and solving gun crimes here in St. Johns County.